in order to discuss the research findings of their continuous research. We must understand why we do research actually. As I shared my experience with the colleagues on the inauguration of postgraduate program of FMC a few days ago, we do research in order to produce new knowledge. We are producing new knowledge by way of doing research. We are contributing to the existing body of knowledge by doing research. We are also debunking or critiquing the existing theories, concepts, or ideas, or so and so forth. And of course, we are filling the gaps in the existing knowledge, existing body of knowledge. These are the purposes of the research. It can be library research, it can be archival research, it can be empirical knowledge, whether it be qualitative research or quantitative research. It can be any form of research actually. But what we are doing at the end of the day, we are producing new knowledge. We are critiquing the existing theory. We are challenging, we are debunking the existing theories and concepts available in the existing body of knowledge by way of doing research. So to do research, we must have passion towards research actually. The more we have passions, the more energetic, more effective, more concrete, more dynamic we are going to be in the field of research actually. As I also always maintain that research is integral part of academia. Because as I highlight that not only teaching and learning, not only a community outreach program, research is an integral part. It's an essential part of our academia. In order to survive in the academia, we must engage rigorously in the field of research actually. Not only a theoretical contribution of knowledge, theoretical contribution of research, but also we have to engage in the field to do empirical research. When you are engaged in empirical research, you will definitely have the rigor in order to engage continuous research in the future. And you must have the passion, you must have the rigor in you in order to engage in the continuous research. In order to engage in the research, actually, you must have an idea. You must have a problem. If you don't have a problem, if you don't have an idea, you can't engage in a research. When you have an idea, when you have a problem, you can convert those ideas or problem into a researchable themes. And that theme can become your focus of your research. So when you have a theme, you may be able to engage in a rigorous literature review in relation to your theme, actually. Then you may be able to formulate research problems by doing a rigorous literature review. In order to do a literature review, you must be a voracious reader. Professor, I think the person who delivered the keynote address at the inauguration of the postgraduate program highlighted that in order to engage a rigorous literature review, you must be a voracious reader. At least you must spend some time for the purpose of reading, for the purpose of advancing your knowledge, advancing your understanding of a particular topic, actually, theme. So when you do literature review for the purpose of preparing your proposal, for the purpose of preparing your research, actually, you are coming across what has been identified, what has been found, what has not been found, and what are the gaps available in the existing body of knowledge where you are supposed to engage in a particular theme, and so on and so forth. You will come across a number of aspects when it comes to doing your literature reviews. So, therefore, idea is very important in order to engage in a research, and that idea can be converted or translated into a theme, which eventually become translated, which eventually drives us towards literature review, at the end of the day, based on the literature, we will be able to formulate the research proposals. And of course, these days, many people are talking about interdisciplinary research, multidisciplinary research. No one can confine their ideas. No one can confine their areas or discipline. Of course, we are multidisciplinary personality. We are interdisciplinary researchers. So we have to go beyond our realm of understanding. We have to transcend our ideas, our research focus. You see, so a person from social sciences, humanities backgrounds will have to think about in the perspective of natural sciences. Person from STEM background, science, technology, engineering and medical science background will have to think about in terms of social sciences, humanities perspectives. For instance, during the COVID-19, I engaged in a research called COVID-19, impact of COVID-19 on education. COVID is a health issue. COVID is a medical issue as well. But I was able to engage in a COVID issue actually that challenges, that poses a lot of problems, socio-economic, political, or any, or so challenges on number of aspects. So a person shouldn't confine their domain within their discipline actually. We have to think out of the box. We have to think, we have to collaborate with many people. We have to do more joint researches these days. I had a discussion with the Director of Research and Innovation Center day before yesterday in order to promote our research culture at the university and promote joint researches among the academic staff members, because we have dynamic scholars, seniors as well as juniors. Senior academic researchers, scholars will have to involve their junior staff members who are joining the universities in a first way actually. So we have to engage senior staff members, scholars. We'll have to engage the junior staff members to prepare their joint research. At the end of the day, have to publish their papers in an index journals. You see, so when you publish your papers in index journals, elevation of our university ranking will definitely be unquestionable. You see, these days our ranking is plummeted. Our ranking of our university has been plummeted to an extent that we cannot think about in the university ranking of Sri Lankan university. But we have to think how collectively, how we can elevate the ranking of our university. It can only be done by elevating the research culture among the academic staff members at the university actually. So when you have a number of research papers being published in index journal, and your papers are cited across the discipline, across the countries, worldwide, and obviously your ranking of the university will definitely be stellar, will definitely go up. So no question about it. There's no question about it. So therefore, we have to engage our young staff members. We have to train them. We have to mold them. We have to shape them. We have to engage them in our joint research. And we have to go across the universities. We have to engage the industries, private sector, involve them in order to do research, I suppose. I think this space, this platform of research is a great platform, I suppose, in order to involve researchers from outside in the sense industries, any other institutions from external side actually to engage in research. And so therefore this is a great opportunity presented by the Faculty of Management and Commerce for the research purpose. I think the research presenters, paper presenters and the scholars will definitely have a nice time today throughout the day when it comes to presenting their research papers, and you will have you will have a number of positive as well as negative feedback which will definitely mold you. So therefore I rest assured that this is going to be a pivotal experience for you, and so therefore I wish you all the very best, all the paper presenters, for your future prosperous future in the realm of research and in your discipline. Thank you very much for the great opportunity for the organized.